largely going to come down to, can Chovy get resets? If they kill Chovy, a lot of the damage disappears and the responsibility falls onto Dundun, but there are ways to deal with this Gwen, with this composition.
I feel like Camilo consistently is the person that gets criticized a lot as
well, I mean, remember, he did come in from a second division LFL team.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even from
LFL.
the LFL, right? And then he goes straight to the...
Dundun's getting pretty close to that as well. You talked about it before. He's got the Riftmaker, and now with Grubs, I mean, the Gwen on turret, he's not only going to get the goal, but you said it, Skeens is going to cease and assist. Chomper's down. The needlework out as well. The rocket through, and Dundun picks up first blood. The turret won't finish the job, and now it's hunting season on this tier 1 for SK.
A clean dive comes through from SK. You can see the difference when Skeens has something that he can have a bit more agency over. They make the dive happen top.
Holy.
They're going to give the kill over to Dundun. All this tower gold as well. SK quickly.
It's about as much as you expect. Carlson gets some alone time with the turret, and it is nice to see that for Team Heretics, Carlson does get some gold back into this game. He needs it. First turret for Team Heretics. Do quite a lot. The extra magic damage for the Jinx means that Yuntal might feel like an item and a half properly. Look, there's damage already onto Flackett. He's just ordering. Camilo flashes in, gets a cleanse out. Pop Blossom gets an engage, and meanwhile, Loopy's isolated. The Wild Growth gets him out of dodge as he flashes out, but SK have been chunked. Flackett, you could say the same as the Herald, now looking for its charge. That will complete, but it doesn't open up mid-tower. Redemption onto Loopy. Heals him up, and he's still got the shields. Chovy is full HP, so he just has to kite back and play it safe.
Loopy is very susceptible, but with the flash committed from Camilo, that's one less tool that they have to engage. And with the ultimate gone from Stand, I don't really see how Heretics can find a fight. Maybe a good Poppy ultimate could open them up. Abadage trying to zone them away.
Carlson has a blast cone. That's his angle. Skeens is not even on the dragon. He's taking a different approach. What a block onto Chovy. Skeens has just saved the fight. The reset there. The death rocket true. Flack it away from the needlework, but Skeens does it again. That fight committed assault and battery.
Abadage didn't get an opportunity to use the ultimate, but it didn't matter because Chovy was the player that they needed to protect. If they could get the resets onto the Jinx, then SK had a fighting chance, and it was Skeens that allowed that to happen. From the tri-brush, he interrupts Carlson's dive onto the back plays
on
Rise is when you use Realm Warp to basically gank a lane. So you have someone like the Jack,
Jack.
In the 1v1, and then a Rise ultimate appears just behind the enemy, and then you set up for a bit of a side lane play. But the problem is, if you do that anywhere that isn't the there too, he doesn't know, he doesn't see, so he just plays more defensively. But now that means that the Lulu ultimate is unavailable. If Carlson can get on top of the Jinx, providing that peel is going to be much tougher.
They are doing Atacon though. I mean, this is a serious threat. Patience on the edge.
Positioning, it's so awkward. He's going to TP in.
Loopy's too. He doesn't have the Wild Growth if this turns for a fight. Sheo still has his ulti and flash.
Oh, but look at Dundun now.
You're right. Now maybe it matters a lot. Dundun on the flank. The import with the needlework holding off, and he's just jumped on. Never mind. Team Heretics say, what are you doing? Atacon's going to drop in the meantime. Dundun, 07. Honorable sacrifice while the flowers are put on his grave.
They do give the shutdown over to Flackhead. So overall, I think it's a worthwhile trade for SK. Securing that Atacon is a huge advantage. But Heretics don't get nothing for it. Flackhead got a huge injection of gold, securing that mid tower as well. And they're looking to put themselves on Soul Point. And I don't think from this position, SK can really contest.
No, you're right, especially not with Dundun in his angle. So Team Heretics might call that worth in the end. Dagda was talking to me about it last week, where Atacon, give or take, is about 3,000 gold. Like, that's what the worth is. So you got to remember, for SK, maybe it's like a 4K gold lead now, but for Team Heretics, they're on Soul Point. Abadage, he's got wing. I've locked in.
35 seconds until the dragon.
Topside play. Realm Warp. Interrupt. Camilo. Oh, he doesn't get in.
That's bad. That's bad.
And Skeens is going to find him as well. He is tanky, though, and he's got to seek his arm guard. Redemption. A heroic entrance. Lay it down. It's grand at that, and Camilo's dead. Over to Chovy. Big mistake. I called him. EU faker, and he does me like that.
SK find a huge pick, but Heretics can get themselves the soul. The dragon spawns in 8 seconds time. This Baron is not going down that quickly. Skeens is not going to be in a position to steal this one away.
I don't know if this is worth betting. I don't think Soul for Baron is going to cut it. SK like we've lost it. Hex Tech Soul for a team that doesn't have an engage. They have Chase.
I mean,
I don't know if that's good.
It depends how much value SK can get off the back of this Baron. The Rise is still dead. They're going to begin the siege onto the top tower.
Yeah. Okay. Red Bull, show us what you got. Give some wings to SK, because, man, they're going to need it. As you said, how much value do they get? They get at least this top turret. But if it's only 1 or 2 turrets, if they can't
phase rush,
yeah.
Milu runs away to safety.
Vault Breaker didn't hit, so that's why Skeens doesn't get as much time as he'd like. Doesn't use his ulti, thankfully. But he's going to take a lot of this bot side jungle. So as he takes away, SK are trying to group up and get a bait in, but Kadui, who keeps farming away now with the Runans, feeling confident here to step up to the turret. Chomper's down, Sheo flashes in, what an engage from the Poppy. Ulti's up, Abadage gets out for now, Shield Duran is there, Kadui doesn't give any splash damage over, but look at where Skeens is. Isolated, not punished, Team Heretics couldn't get to him in time.
Dundun is able to secure the mid-tier 2. Carlson can't quite hold the wave, but a nice engage from Sheo at the very least pushes the rest of SK back.
Slows the game down, that's what Team Heretics want. Maybe no, speed it up. Okay, Dundun right on top of them as well. 1v3 with the needlework. He's pop blossomed up. There's a hero's entrance. Big knock up. Abadage re-engaged, but no reset. Ski's now coming in as Camilla's isolated and set packing. Camilla will die. Flash over the wall. Flacket gets out in time, burning both summoners. Close for SK to find a bit more.
Abadage is the savior that Dundun needs, keeping the Gwen alive and splitting Heretics up, converting it into a kill. SK don't waste the opportunity. They immediately TP into bot lane and they're looking to break the base.
Camilla's 35 seconds from coming up on alive. This inhibitor's going to drop at the very least, and mid is pushing as well. All of a sudden, SK with one counter play, lock in. This is another turret dropping down through mid. Baron is going to end with a 6,000 gold lead. Props to SK. The soul trade looks sketchy, but as Loopy Wild grows on the return and the needlework flies out, Team Heretics are in disarray. All 3 lanes are assaulting.
Heretics are really feeling the pressure.
Range.
SK, oh, look at Skeens, look at Skeens!
And he's in, he just dives in, under turret, they don't care, Black at the target, the heroic entrance in, Pop Blossom on Sten does nothing! Skeens with a double, layers down for the triple, a zap in, Carlton's next to go, and Kadui is unleashed! The attack speed cut means nothing! Give him a double, and glaze the hell out of Skeens. His fight is unfreaking believable as SK Mountain get their first series win of the LEC, and more games like that, SK can do anything.
A strong game 3.